Good evening. This is student meteorologist Chloe Knight with today's weather. Currently, we are hitting beautiful skies across Doak Campbell Stadium. Love, what a beautiful sunset. 71 degrees, partly cloudy. Pretty ideal. And today we are hitting low 70s all across the board. We got 71 in Tallahassee, 62 in Apalachicola. Still pretty nice. Love to see it. And for our headlines today, we are hitting near record temperatures. For the remainder of the week, it's going to warm up just a bit. But on the other side of the U.S., we have some winter weather in the northwest, and we're going to be hitting the sky of the week today. All and more at FSU weather.
Well, good evening and welcome to FSU Weather. I'm student meteorologist Ainsley Goebel.
And student meteorologist Chloe Knight.
And we are here. We are back in a little bit of a warm-up. Have you been enjoying the outdoors? It's been beautiful out the last couple days.
I have been enjoying the outdoors, especially since it's only February and we're hitting 70s. Like, I loved my walk to school this morning. It was absolutely amazing.
And that's going to be a big story of the day. February, and we're pretty warm considering the fact that it is February. And I also just want to take a minute to note we were practicing before here and we were joking. We look like we're dressed for a funeral. What are we mourning today?
We're mourning our grades, unfortunately. But also these cold temperatures.
Yeah, it's already early in the semester. We're warming up in terms of grades and in terms of weather right now. But you know, take the time, get outside, enjoy it while you can, because it's going to be beautiful out here in the next week. And we're going to take a little bit of a look at the local. Right now, pretty clear, not much to worry about around Tallahassee. And if you saw that sunset, it's getting a little bit darker. Sunset's getting a little bit later. Here for your high, we're warmer than average again for this time in February. Our low, still pretty low. That's going to tell us that we're staying pretty dry, especially for, well, this time of year is pretty dry, but considering the warm-ups we're having during the day. 71 here in Tallahassee, 70s throughout most of the area. So it's a beautiful night, get outside, touch grass, as my little brothers would say. Go and watch this episode outside tonight if you can. Tonight, rolling into Wednesday, we're gonna see a little bit of sprinkles pop up on the map, but not everywhere and not all at once. So again, good weather to get out and enjoy. Tomorrow, walking your dog, it's going to be a little bit foggy. That shouldn't hinder walking your dog by any means, but if you are going to be driving, do maybe take note of that. But in terms of the temperatures, I would shoot to get outdoors a little bit later in the day or layer up if you're going a little bit earlier in the morning as well. And tonight, we're going to cool down, partly cloudy skies over most of our area. Not a great night to get out and stargaze, unfortunately. I've been craving it lately, but 50s for the most part, a little bit of layering weather, but still pretty warm considering that it's February. And tomorrow we're going to heat right back up, 72 here in Tallahassee, 70s throughout most of the area except for the coast where it's a little bit cooler because you're closer to the water, so 67 for most of the coastline actually. And for the rest of the week, we're going to be warming up but staying pretty cloudy, and then come Friday we could see a chance of some showers, and Saturday it looks like we're going to get a cold front, 82 to 64. That's pretty big drop there, but we'll be rewarded on the back end with some sunnier conditions, a little bit cooler. Maybe remember to keep that jacket on you. Don't pack it away just yet for the season, especially lows below freezing, 29 there. But we're going to be talking about the rest of Florida with Chloe. She's going to tell us kind of what's going on around the rest of the Sunshine State.
Absolutely. We're not getting a lot of sunshine right now. We're seeing some cloudy skies all across the board. Right now we have Nashville hitting 64. Honestly, I would love to be in Nashville, Tennessee right now. We have some overcast skies, comfortable temperatures. New Orleans, we're also getting some clouds as well with Birmingham, Alabama, and Tampa. And right now, very quiet, got some cloud cover in the southeast. And we're also hitting very beautiful temperatures. I love to see we're hitting warmer temperatures actually in Tampa and Miami, 74 degrees, 71 in Tallahassee, down to 62 in Charlotte. Still pretty nice all across the board. In the future, we're not getting much action this week. You're going to get some light showers, maybe so-and-so. You have some cloud cover, overcast skies, Perfect. Love to see it. Perfect conditions for the warm-up that we will be having for Charlotte. Very comfortable all across the board. You have some very slight rain chances. Make sure to dress accordingly. In Memphis, Tennessee, we have hitting 70s and high 60s all across the board. And New Orleans, if you're heading out there to the city, very comfortable, but warmer temperatures. So if you want to break out your shorts and t-shirt, perfect week to do it. And tonight, it is going to be 50s over in Montgomery, 52 over in Tallahassee, down to 64 in Tampa, 60s, 50s all across the board. Maybe grab a light cardigan if you're heading out tonight. And for tomorrow, we are hitting 83 in Orlando, Florida. Wow, that is warm. If you're heading out to Disney, you can definitely break out a tank top and shorts because it is going to be warm. We have such a temperature gradient from the southeast, hitting greens all the way down to red because we're hitting 60s over in Nashville and Atlanta, all the way down to 80 in Miami. Hey Ainsley, how about you tell us some more about the National?
Yeah, so we're gonna start off with a look at the US, and what's interesting here is you can see a little bit of where the cold front is at. You'll notice big area of high pressure kind of over the southeast here. It's warming up, but this streak right here is a cold front that's going to be making its way through the nation today and bringing a little bit of precip with it as well. You can kind of see this line of clouds, moisture definitely up here, and off the coast in the west, we've got a big low pressure system as well. So we're going to zoom in on that. You can see rain for the most part, a little low circulating around up here, and then some snow once it hits the Rockies in that higher elevation. We've got more snow up here in Montana, again, that higher elevation, a little bit further north as well. There's a lot of avalanche warnings out there today. So we're going to take a look at the active alerts across the U.S. Can't really see that. We tried to get it on the map for you guys, but it's covered by a lot of the high wind warnings, which I'm sure is not helping there with those avalanches. But a lot of dry and dry fire weather across the central U.S. We've got those warnings, so just make sure to kind of keep up with what your local meteorologists are telling you there. So we've got a lot of moisture coming off of the Rockies, but we are pretty dry here in the midsection here in the next couple of days. And we're going to see a big high pressure system kind of dominate there, so not getting too much moisture either. That's why they're kind of looking ahead for that. But lots of snow up in the Rockies, and that low pressure is going to kind of make its landfall on the U.S. And then as well as the next couple of days, you'll kind of see that cold front stretch across the midsection of the U.S. going into the southeast eventually Wednesday, almost reaching us around Thursday, Friday. And we'll see this is your SPC outlook here in the next couple of days. Day 2, this is tomorrow. Not too much to worry about today. We've got a little bit as well. It's here and it's going to migrate over in the next couple of days. I got a text from my mom actually that said we are in the 70s, so there's a lot of warmth and moisture up there, especially for this time in February. She told me it's February in all caps, like I don't know. Thanks, Mom. But here in the next couple days, it's going to intensify a little bit more. Slight risk already for day 3. I've been keeping up with this the past couple of days, and usually when it's trending this way, it's going to be something that you want to be warned about. So chance for hail, winds, can't rule out the possibility of a tornado. Always have that plan in place. But tonight, we don't have to worry too much about it. We're going to cool back down. Again, still staying pretty warm considering the fact that, again, it's February. Could you believe it? Still a little colder up in places like Bismarck and Billings, a little further north. But tomorrow, we're going to heat right back up. Again, that high pressure warmth kind of dominating our midsection and migrating towards the southeast here, but 44 up in Minneapolis and a little bit snowy, wintry mix it looks like. So not everybody's getting all the sunshine today, but we're taking some turns here. Tomorrow, or for the next couple of days, we're gonna see it warm up. So it's not gonna cool down anytime soon. This part of February is definitely not super normal for us to be getting all of this, but great days to get outside, enjoy, do your outdoor activities while you can, because March isn't quite spring yet either, depending on where you're at, but Chloe's going to give us an idea of the things that you can do while the weather's great.
Absolutely. We're hitting very comfortable temperatures all across the board, all over Tallahassee. In our AOAS building, we are hitting very beautiful skies. We have some cloud cover. If you want to head out and play some soccer, we actually have a softball game happening right now. So it actually kickoff was at 6 p.m. We have very comfortable temperatures all across the board for this game. 60s, 59 at 9 p.m. You can grab a jacket if needed. Love to see it. I haven't seen them yet, but I heard they're amazing. So this has made me very curious. And so tonight, if you want to head out to the bars, go get some dinner, it's going to be hitting 50s up until 1 a.m. It's going to dip down to 53, so make sure to dress accordingly for that dip in temperature. And in the future, we are seeing some cloud cover throughout the week, maybe just some scattered thunderstorms, just some scattered showers, just a tiny bit of rain, so maybe grab an umbrella just in case. And we do have a pollen report, unfortunately. Next time you go to the grocery store, maybe grab some tissues, some cold medicine, because it is the time of year, unfortunately. And for tomorrow, we're hitting very comfortable temperatures. In the mid-70s, we have some fog and some clouds, so very comfortable skies. I absolutely love to see it. And currently, we are hitting mid-70s throughout the week. It's going to hit 80s on Friday and Saturday. Perfect weather for tanning, I'd say, honestly. And lows in the 60s at night, so pretty comfortable all across the board. Ainsley, what do you think about these temperatures?
Yeah, we are gonna go over to our end desk here, but it's pretty nice, but we do have some clouds. We've got some sunshine a little bit more earlier in the week and on the back end of the week, but we are gonna have to deal with a little bit of that rain. So enjoy the temperatures, but bring your umbrella.
Yes, definitely bring an umbrella just in case. But yeah, I'm loving to see it. Love the temperatures, love the cloud cover. Perfect time of year, honestly, for it.
I was just telling one of my friends the other day that I can't decide what kind of weather I want. Like, I want to wake up and I want it to be sunny, and then throughout the day I kind of want it to get a little bit rainy and have afternoon thunderstorms, and then end the night with like a beautiful sunset with some clouds. And we're getting kind of a mix of all of that. I just don't know if it's at the timing that I would like to have. And, I would just say that, take what you can get. Whatever the weather is giving you, get outside and enjoy it. Especially,
absolutely.
I think I've said it about 5 times, but it's February. Get outside if it's this nice.
Get outside.
Make sure to follow us on X at FSU Weather.
And like us on Facebook at FSU Weather.
And if you are on Instagram, follow us at FSU Weather.
And if you are on YouTube, subscribe us at FSU Weather.
And last but not least, TikTok, follow us on FSU Weather. And here is one last look at the week ahead.